Hi, and welcome to another edition of Dance Talks, the YouTube version. Today, we are going to be speaking with Miller Daurey. I'm Al Heller, your host. If you want to know about Miller Daurey, you're going to have to watch Dance Talks. And you can do that on DanceBUG Channel, or of course, you can listen to the podcast on any location that you get your podcasts. But right now, Miller, thank you for joining us on the YouTube version.
I'm excited to be here and honored. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. What we're going to do now is play a game. So I'm going to give you two options, and you can pick one or the other, and then I'll give you my thoughts as well. So the first one is, would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button for your life?
Pause. I'm going to say pause.
Yeah, I agree too. I'm not big on the past.
Yeah, it's all about moving forward. You learn from that, and that's my answer.
Yeah, pause would be cool though. Pause would really be cool. All right, number two. Would you rather be able to talk to animals or speak every language humans speak?
Speak every language human speaks. Humans speak, yeah.
I agree. I think most conversations with animals would just be, "Where's the food?" You know, it's like, I don't think they're all that smart. So I agree, but that would be really amazing.
I mean, that would be extraordinary too. That's like, I mean, visiting the world and cultures and to be able to communicate in their language, it would be such a gift.
All right, number three, would you rather live in a world with no internet or no air conditioning?
Oh, wow. Well, that's ironic for me, who I'm trying to grow my brand via, the internet. I would say no internet, because I think ultimately the internet is a net. I mean, there's so many amazing things about it, but I can't help but think back toward simpler times.
I can't possibly survive with no air conditioning. So
yeah,
I have no choice but to give up the internet, because I would just be sitting there sweating and not enjoying anything on the internet. So
it is one of the greatest inventions of all time, for sure.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons heat and air conditioning are the reason why we can exist on this planet. I think 80% of the planet is actually inhospitable to humans without some kind of technology supporting it. It's either too hot or too cold. And I can deal with cold. You can get layered up, but you can only get down to your skin. And if you're still hot, you're hot. Number four, would you rather be able to visit any planet or time travel to any era?
100% time travel to any era. How about you?
Yeah, I have to agree. I'm not, first of all, I'm skeptical as to I could find a planet with any life that I have any interest in communicating with. I think there would, alien life is going to be, if there is life, is going to be so alien that we probably won't get any, like there'll be no common ground whatsoever. You just think of all the animals on our planet. They all came from the same DNA. We can't communicate with any of them. Number five, would you rather have a photographic memory or the ability to forget anything you want?
Oh my God. Now, for me, this is the best question and perhaps the most difficult.
Okay.
Because I've done acting for a long time, right? So having a photographic memory for like your script and stuff pops to mind in so many different areas. So it's having a photographic memory or being able to forget anything. Well, I'm going to say that we learn from all of our things, from our life, our past. That's how we grow. That's how we become better. So I'm going to pick the photographic memory. How about you?
You've convinced me. My initial thought was the other way, but then when you said that, my first thought was, if I want to forget it, I probably don't want to repeat it. And if I forgot it, I might repeat it. So that was my second thought.
Powerful.
When you said, I don't want to, we learn from that. So yeah, why would you want to lose everything that you learned? And a photographic memory would be pretty cool, because you would actually have access to everything that you've ever it could be a bit of a curse, I think, but yeah, I like it. It brings to mind that, sorry, go ahead.
No, even in dance, like learning choreography, I feel like that would apply. That's like, I don't know if photographic memory applies to like movement, but maybe in some, I don't know, in some area it does. And if I could look at choreography and retain it like that, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I think it would be helpful. Yeah, and definitely you convinced me on the other side. So given I have to choose one or the other, we're going photographic memory. I want to thank Miller Daurey for joining me on this edition of YouTube's Dance Talks, the games. And I want to remind you that if you'd like to see my interview with Miller Daurey, you can go to Dance Talks on DanceBUG Channel, or you can listen to the podcast wherever you get your podcasts.